What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 56 of Beard and FRIENDz. Now, today, my topics for today was kind of, well, first off, they're people, places, and things. Don't really have this humongous message for people, places, and things or anything like that. But I think that just to be different, I told myself I need to talk about people, places, and things today, and I don't know what I need to do, and I went back and forth, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I talk about the definitions and just something? I don't know, people, places, and things, and it got me thinking. All right, so if you were gonna ask somebody, what does it mean to be people? To be a people? To be people? If you didn't know, what does that mean? What defines, in other words, a person? The people. And when I looked this up, it was simply saying that a person is a being that has certain capacities and attributes, such as reason, morality, consciousness, or self-consciousness, and being part of a culturally established form of social relations. You see what I'm saying? It's the ownership or the property. You know what I mean? It's your legal responsibility. It's you. It's you see what I'm saying? That defines a person. Well, it defines a person. What a person is. I've heard people say peoples. I've heard it said peoples. And some people want to know when can you use peoples? When can you use people? Is it really? Both are actually correct. That's what's crazy about the word peoples. It's used when people is taken as a whole or a singular noun. You got to remember that, showing a group, if you will. What else was it telling me? Not one, but in several groups. It's plural of plural peoples. So technically they're both correct. I think that I came up with, and I'm not going to read them all, but I think they were 34 definitions of people, of what they call of persons. 34? Really? I don't know if this is like a gender crisis or what's going on there. And some people want to know the difference between person and human. I don't know what's going on. But I'm looking this up. I told you this episode is going to be like all over the place. The definition of a person is an individual or human being. Let's see. An example of a person is, well, one man. One man. An individual, usually a human being. I don't know. That's a person. That's what that means. One can say, what is a person legally? What makes a person legally? Well, the legal person refers to human or non-human entity that is treated as a person for like limited legal purposes. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Typically, a legal person's, they can be sued or they can sue. They can own property and they can enter into contracts and get out of contracts. And so, I mean, that's a legal person. I mean, I don't know. This is weird. I'm looking this up. I got these bright lights, by the way, in my face. We're using these lights close up tonight. So I'm going to keep rolling with the camera, but I can tell this now. I'm all over the place. This is the first time I'm using both lights. Brand new. Well, I've had them for a while. Let's see, right here it says, what is the first person, second person, and third person. First person is I and we. Second person, you know, is the you perspective, and obviously we know the third person is the he, the she, the it perspective. So you gotta remember the first, second, and third person. I think that's very important. I think when you talk about people and talk about person, do you know what you are as a person? Who are you as a person? You are somebody. I want to tell you that. If you're watching this, you're somebody. If we've ever had an argument, you're still somebody. If I don't like you or you don't like me, you're still somebody. That doesn't change. You are a person that you feel. You have feelings for. You are somebody. And for that, I respect you, even if I don't talk to you. I mean, that's just me. I'm just saying. All right, now we're going to talk about places. Okay. Now, once again, this episode's like all over the place. One of the first things that I see here is, how do you define a place? How do you define a place? Well, you can define a place as a location. It's a space or particular area normally occupied by something. Let's see, an example of a place would Manhattan. Manhattan's an example of a place, you know. So we know that. Well, I mean, you know what a place is. Some might not. How about this? Did you know there's other words for place? Did you know that? There's tons of others that I won't even touch, but some of the ones that I got was like me sitting around thinking about this and looking and doing some research. You know, you're saying, you're going to say different words for the word place. Location, site, spot, setting, area, region, pad, what can you, scene, position, point, section. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I keep going. I don't know. It's a wherever you are, that is the place you want to be. Sounds like the movie, right? Fast Times? Anyway. Wow, these lights are bright, but I'm going to keep going with this. You know, what is your place? All of us have different places we like to go. Some people have that one spot. Mine is with the camera. Mine is with this audience. Mine is alone. My spot is, well, wherever I'm chilling. That's what I like to do. You might have a place that you go. You can drop it in the comments below. Tell me, what are some of your favorite places to go? And place meaning by yourself. What's your favorite spot, you know? What's your favorite setting? Your area, your region. What is your favorite point and section? What's your favorite site? What's your favorite scene? You know what I'm saying? I want to know these things simply because I think it makes each one of us understand. Like whether you're talking to somebody and you talk about a place, whether you're writing in the comment, talk about a place. We have these places that we all go. And I think that's important to remember. Place is not just a, you know, tonight I'm talking about definitions and terms and person, places and things and stuff, but it's really important to know your place. It's important to find your place. 7 words that they could think of, or that I had the example here somewhere. I think that's, yeah, it's a long time. Or a lot of roll. You know, right here it says the place you live. What is the place you live? Whether house, hotel, or mobile home, it's where you reside. I mean, you in a little shack called the White House. You've ever heard of it? It's that place. There's an example here, and they give the whole thing. You can also reside to refer to the community where you make your home. Whatever you want to call it, that is your place. It's your place. It's your home. It is in your heart. It is in your head. It's your comfort zone. I just want to throw that out there. I was reading a lot of this, so I'm throwing that out there too. Reading. Have not done this prior. Usually I do a little mock you show where I critique myself. I did not do that this time. I've been up late, had a lot of things going. My car's still not fixed. If you guys have been following these car rider line and conversations that I bring every day around 2 o'clock, well, in the car rider line, you would understand that car's still not fixed. So I've been up late. I've had a lot of things this week going on. Got up, been working in my yard a lot. Even cut a little grass. Got the lawnmower working again, I think. And been chauffeuring people back around because we're down to 1 car instead of 2. But I got this. And a few far in between. Lots of things. Been up early trying to fix these lights and do a lot of things, okay? Well, speaking of which, things is the next thing I wanted to talk about. So, it's only right, bringing us on to this. A thing is an object that one need not or cannot or does not wish to give a specific name to. You know what I'm saying? It's an inanimate object. It's distinct from a living being. You see? That is a thing. It's a thing. Me and my homies got a thing. Me and my girl got a thing. That can be another way of talking about it. What does it mean to be a thing? Or to thing? What does that mean? Well, it's an object or an entity precisely designated or capable of being designated. Use this thing. It's an inanimate object distinguished from a living being. Wow, once again, I'm reading these definitions. It's a separate and distinct individual quality. It's a fact, it's an idea, it's usually entity. I'm just saying, I don't know, I'm reading these. But I think, as always, that your thing could be important for yourself. I think a lot of things that I speak of is for self. You could have a thing. Find your thing. Do your thing. Don't worry about other people. Like, I'll be honest with you right now. A lot of this might seem like babbling, but I want to tell you something. I cannot go, and I've told this to many people. I've told this to one person, individual, specifically, and this individual, and she knows who she is. I love her to death. And I told her, you don't go, and this is my motto. I said, girl, I'll tell you my motto. So I'm going to tell it to you. And she knows this. I cannot go try this whole world. I can't go my whole life trying to fit in when I was born to stand out. Like, that's my thing. That's my thing, to know that I'm different enough to not push it on nobody, but at the same time, I want them to understand that's my thing. I'm not trying to push nothing on you. I mean, I can read definitions all day, but the real Big Beard, the real Blake, that's my thing. I told a guy today, I said, you can meet 1,000 people. You ain't never met a Blake. You ain't never met a Big Beard. He started laughing. He's like, nah, dude, I don't think I have. And I'm like, I ain't being biased or big-headed either. I'm telling you for real. If you don't believe that, write me, comment, take me up, challenge me on this right here. Do something. I'm just bringing you a little GoPro camera, bringing this every Friday podcast that people wanted me to do. And it's been like 62 weeks. And I'm like, of filming. But we've only got 56 episodes. I've done it, I say us as a whole. Really, it's just me. You see people in the videos. You see my friends in the videos. We hang out. We do our thing. And that makes us us. We don't go around talk about guns or our guns or this or that, or we don't go around causing trouble. We don't go around looking for things. We don't, we tend to us. And my whole crew, we're like a family. There's like 20 of us. But all together, there's like 20, 22 maybe. But we hang and we do our thing. Now, am I trying to be I'm tough? No, not at all. What I'm trying to say is you can have your thing. Find your thing. Drawing, podcasting, dancing, music, violin. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And you can, I don't know. There's many examples, many types of thing. A bottle opener. I got one over here. It is an example of a thing. This camera's an example of a thing. You know, the beer, you know, you might drink later is an example of a thing. I never thought this episode would be, man, these lights are bright. This episode would be like this, but, you know, you never know what's going to happen. People want to know, in English, what is a thing? What does thing mean in English is one of the things. Well, it's a noun. It's a material object without life or consciousness. I'm telling you. Like, the stick had a brass thing on it. Like, we don't know what it is. It's anything that may become an object or a thought. Things of the spirit. You can use it. Oh, things. What are things that aren't matter? How about that? Things want to know. People go, well, that's a thing. That's matter. Well, light, torch, heat from a fire. I don't know. Police siren. It's just things. There's things. Everything that exists can be classified as either a type of matter or a form of energy. And those are things. I'm just saying. Don't really know what anybody else is going through, but that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. The person, the places, the things, the definitions. Why not? It created the content, and we got it what we got to do, and we got in what we needed to get in. But I want to go on record right now. All that aside, because that's what I said that we're going to talk about, and I did. But to all the people that are out there plowing through, getting through your day, grinding, pushing forward, and not showing one bit of it to the world, my hat is off to you, and I salute you, and I see you, and I know you're there. You're doing it. This isn't just some message I want you to hear. You're doing it. You're finally doing it. That's cool. Like, that's really cool. Go out there, give them hell, make them know, look, I got me. I am my own person. I am my own place. And I am my own thing. I'm doing my own thing. I'm my own person in the way I live. I can't be conformed to everybody else. I like going to my own place where I chill out, where I get away, where you find that, you know, and you do your thing. Maintain the main thing. I'm just saying. Everybody out there is struggling. We know that. I don't care. You think somebody ain't struggling, you think somebody ain't doing something, you're wrong. There's people out there that you think have it all, like, together, and they don't. There's people out there who you think are all over the place, and they got it together, because it's in the mind. It's the way the mind is organized. You know, they say the sign of a genius is a messy desk. I got so many messes that I always never keep on camera, but now am I saying I'm a genius? I didn't say that. And right now everything's pretty clean in here, if you dig what I'm saying. You know, it's backwards. If a messy desk is a genius and a clean... It's just... I want everybody to understand that it gets harder and harder, but easier to do these podcasts. Because I know that people are watching. Nobody wants to... There's people out there who interact. Thank you for that. Thank you for the followers, the likes. You guys, this is awesome. In the 10 weeks that this page has been up, it was like, bam. Help it keep growing. Keep going. Hit me up on the Facebook if you guys want to. Hit me up on the messengers. Let me know what's going on in your world if you want. Y'all don't have to, but if you want, you need somebody to talk to. I'm serious. I will send you the address, and you can write me. You can write me. I'll send you some stickers if anybody watching. Get some koozies to you if we can. Got some shirts and some hoodies coming. I just want everybody to know that I do all this because this is what I think I was born to do now. Not necessarily this here on YouTube or Facebook if you're watching. I just had some. I'm going to save it for a different topic on a different show, but I've had some life-changing experiences and things happen to me that just make me want to share. And to most people, I'm the same guy. I've always talked. I've always been out there, but some of those people are starting to see. They're out there, and I'm saying that because they've called me out on it, and it is what it is. I want you guys to be good. I want everybody to take care of yourself, each other, whatever's going on in the world. It will pass. This will pass. This will pass. I promise. This will pass. One of my good friends the other day told me. He goes, I said that, and he goes, "Wow." I said, "This will pass." He was telling me about his day, and he goes, "Man." He said, "I've never heard nobody actually use that. That's old school." And I said, "Man, there was a guy I worked with." I said, "It was my old boss. He was a cool man." I was like, he would always sit back and say, "This too shall pass." I'd come in arguing, or not arguing, but come in and tell him I had an argument, or me and my wife done this, and me and so-and-so, this has got me down. And he would say, "This too shall pass." And he said, "I've never heard anybody say that but you." And I said, "Nah, dude. I know a guy who's always said it." So what I'm saying is, and this week just seems like it's been dragging. Things is happening week. Everybody's tired and worn out. We can only do so much as people. But I'm going to tell you, like I always tell you guys, I'm going to let this music take us out. Thanks for staying this far, if you made it this far. I do have some people I'm going to interview. I was getting everything set up. I'm really, making episodes in between because I can't just not do nothing. Check the channel out. But there's 3 words that I say every time. What do I? Oh. Love, peace, chicken grease. Be good, guys.
Presentations.